with the Hall of Fame inductees done for 2023, we need to talk about one specific Minnesota sports figure that when we have this argument annually on whether or not he does or does not deserve a first ballot or a Hall of Fame nod, regardless, in the form of Joe Mauer. For everybody that's just tuning in for the first time on this show, myself and Gabe tend to take a not so favorable stance against the hometown kid when it comes to the Hall of Fame, and Mike says we're both stupid. So
only because he's totally overrated, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If
you think that you should get into the Hall of Fame for hitting grounders, like let's see, a 4-5 hopper between the first baseman and the second baseman,
yeah,
then he's your man.
I mean, it was Joe at one point the best player at his position for a 3 to 4 year stretch. Yes. Was he a good hitter? Yes. My argument becomes, though, you can also tarnish a legacy over time, and for how long that he was around the game and for the lack of impact that he had on a competitive baseball club, his postseason performances where, what was it, that game against the Yankees where he goes 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. You can't look at a guy like that and tell me he's a Hall of Famer, let alone a first ballot guy. You can't.
Are you done?
Yes. Is anyone making that argument? My goodness.
Mike is.
Mauer was one of the greatest catchers in MLB history. While he did spend a sizable chunk. This is from I found an article about the 2024 possibles. While he did spend a sizable chunk of his career either at first base or DH, Mauer won the 2009 American League MVP as a catcher, won 5 Silver Slugger awards as a catcher, and made 6 All-Star teams as a catcher. His 10-year career as a catcher is good enough, and then even though he continued to play, he is still a 306 career hitter, Gabe, and one of the best fielding catchers of all time. So, I don't know what else you want.
I want Mark Grace in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I was going to say, I would agree with Gabe on that. And here's the thing with me, like some of the things, it's just, you look optically, it doesn't make sense to me, because if you ask me, if you look, okay, put Joe Mauer in the Hall, and then let's go have a 5-team draft. Each one of us gets 2 catchers. I'm not confident that Joe Mauer makes a roster based on the other guys that are out there throughout history. If you're building a franchise or like a team that you're going to roll with, I would take Yogi. I'd take, there are other guys that I would easily take before I even think of Joe.
That's fine. There's 18 catchers that have won MVP, and since 1999, there's only 2. Joe Mauer was one of them.
He gets credit for that.
We didn't pull. I'm so sorry that I wasn't on this early, but we didn't pull up his comparisons to Mark Grace, because he's just Mark Grace.
Well, we've done it. You can go back and find him on our page. We've done it a bunch.
It's just so upsetting to me that
but
people
he also played catcher. Which is
wow!
It's a more difficult position to play defensively. So typically,
the
24th
best defensive
drop.
catcher in the league. I'm so fucking amazed. Joe Mauer fucking sucks. And I can't put it more plainly than that. Like, he is so fucking boring.
Did you watch the Twins when he played?
Dude, I'm close. I'm closer to Gabe's stance than I am yours.
He had one incredible year. I grant you.
He had 5 Silver Sluggers, and he was actually one of the better defensive catchers.
You guys don't shut the fuck up with this Silver Sluggers and Gold Glove shit. If you win 1 Gold Glove, you win 10. Okay, that's just not a fucking compelling statistic. Please stop saying that.
Jose Miranda had more home runs in his rookie season playing third and first than Joe Mauer had over a 3-year stretch playing for the Twins. Let's be real honest about the type of hitter that he was. Overpaid and overhyped at his position.
You could have retired then and been done.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, I will agree with you. If he retires at 10 years, you're right. But just like at times we wonder if, because LeBron has been around for so long, if some of his postseason failures are damaging his legacy, Joe Mauer's inability to elevate a Minnesota sports team as the face of the league to any form of postseason success eliminates him immediately for me.
It doesn't bother any of you guys that he has no detectable personality.
I've met him, and he's like, literally, he's worse than Kirk.
Everything about him is fucking boring. He's so fucking boring. And you guys have this love for him.
I don't.
I know you don't. But it's just like, what has he done for your family?
I don't love him,
I don't even understand where this comes from.
All right, we should probably get off the Twins thing before Mike
Please.
explodes.
Well, how about we have a guest who joined? Should we see if he wants to wade into the?
He covers the NFL for Pro Football Network. Arif Hassan is joining us via Zoom. How you doing, Arif?
Hey, how's it going? What a discussion I walked in on. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, they're
high level analysis.
I was gonna say, yeah, we are keen baseball minds, and I don't know how much you would pay attention to America's pastime. Do you have an opinion on the Joe Mauer as a Hall of Famer or first ballot Hall of Famer debate?
Here are my thoughts on Joe Mauer. He would have been a hell of a quarterback for Florida State. A phenomenal prospect. He made Michael Floyd. I'm just going to say that. And he probably would have had a longer career at his preferred position in football. Probably one of the only people you can say that about.
Yeah.